Hi Brent, my name is Christina. I spoke with Denise earlier today about getting this video over on how to set your company above your competition. I just noticed a couple issues that you might be having, and the things that I'm going to go over today are things that you can fix yourself and start getting those results that I think that you would prefer, and how to beat your competition. So 3 things that we're going to talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. And currently with the content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google, and you're actually sitting at 1,200 words. So you have the amount of words that you need, but what you need to do is get some more, some keyword-rich content in there. And what I mean by that is anytime that somebody searches for a service on Google, they use what's called a keyword phrase. So right here, Des Moines roofing contractor, that's one keyword example, and you'll see here that there's 320 searches a month for just this one keyword. So those are 320 potential roofing customers you're missing out on by not being the #1 spot here on Des Moines. And even though you're in, and I'm not even trying to say, is it Waukee? Even though you're there, you should still be able to rank for Des Moines, because I'm in a similar situation where I live in the metro area. But it's just based on the content that you have in there. But you'll see here that I couldn't find you on the #1 page, and that's why. You've got the amount of content, you just got to get some of those keywords built in there. And if you look at your competitors that are in the #1 spot, you'll see here that it is, this is a directory, obviously directory, and then here's Brad Van Wielden is your #1 competitor. They've only got about 500 words on their front page, but they talk about Des Moines over and over and over again, and they've got some of those keywords built into there. And then also I'm sure that it has to do with how their on-site SEO is in the background too, that we can't see. So that would be my first suggestion. The next thing that I'd like to talk about are citations. So in the next visible section that you have on any search that you do, we have what we call the Google Map Pack. So what this is when your Google My Business ranks in the top 3 here, and you'll see that Van Wielden's actually #2, so you don't have to be in the top 3 spots to be in the top 3 of the Map Pack. But a lot of people use the Map Pack because of reviews that it has, because of wanting to see that it's a local company. They just take more into account whenever they're looking at the Map Pack, so a lot of people won't even go past to the organic rankings. So definitely want to get ranked there also. The way you get ranked in the Map Pack is you submit your business name, address, and phone number exactly how you have in your Google My Business into different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, CityStar, etc. And this tool that I'm going to show you is called whitespark.ca, and it breaks down what citations you're showing for. And right now, you currently have 48 citations, so you're listed under those different directories, more so than the #1 spot, Right Way Roofing Company, which is sitting at 44 citations. So the reason why you're not beating them out is because basically the citations they have a little bit more power than yours. So what I suggest when I have customers is coming in here and finding what you're listed for, what they're listed for, do a side-by-side comparison, and then go after the same ones that they have that you don't have. Because if it's working for them, it'll work for you. And then also there's a little bit of optimization with the Google My Business that you can do. So to make sure that it's showing the service area is Des Moines. But if you have 48 citations, then it wouldn't take long before you should be beating these guys out. But I would go after at least double, go to 80, 120 citations. That way that you're not beating them by a little bit. You want to blow your competition out of the water all the time, okay? And then the last thing I want to talk about are backlinks. And this is going to be the most important part, I think, for you specifically, other than the content, because what a backlink is, we call it link juice, and it simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice that gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. You can have more websites coming in that are pointing to you, but there's more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post, I know you guys do a pretty wide variety of things, but if you have a blog post about maybe different roofing materials that people could use, that's going to bring a lot more power to your roofing side of things than a blog post about pizza, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So I went ahead and pulled you guys up on this other tool called Ahrefs, ahrefs.com. It's about $100 to $120 a month. Can't remember if I mentioned how much Whitespark is, but it's about $30 to $70 a month. So this tool's a little bit more expensive, but it really gives a good breakdown of what your website's doing for you. And currently, you guys have 202 referring domains with 418 backlinks. So your competitors in that #1 spot, that Brad Van Wilden, they only have 103 referring domains with 252 backlinks. So you are beating them in the amount of domains and backlinks, and what that tells me is that they have those higher quality, more authority links pointing back to them. So if you have somebody doing your linking for you, they're going out and getting spammy stuff, and I just want to show you an example of this. You can click in here and see where your website's getting backlinks from, and you have two here from Keyword Basket and keywordsbasket.com, and these are spammy websites, and you're getting, what is that, 50, 60 links just from these two, and you really only get the power one time. So it looks like you have a lot, looks like you have 60 links coming from them, but you're only getting the power one time from each of them, and they're really spammy. They have nothing to do with roofing or anything else that you do. So one of the benefits of this site is just like the other one, that you can go in and see, well, where is Brad Van Wilden getting his from? And you'll see here's some blogs about repair. Here's a lot of blogs. Those blog posts are really the highest quality backlinks that you're going to get. They're going to bring a lot more power to your site. So what you can do is the same thing. Use the information from this tool to go after those same things, because if it works for them, it'll work for you. So in closing, we talked about content, making sure that your content, you've got the amount of content you need. Now you just need to get some keywords built into your content, like Des Moines roofing contractors or whatever people are searching. Citations, you want to make sure you're getting listed in those different directories, but you're beating them out, but just barely. So if you really want to get to the top of the map pack, you need to double or triple the amount of citations you're listed for. And then link juice, making sure that you're getting backlinks that are not spammy, that are about what you guys do, so that Google knows that that you're doing your best to rank and that it's natural. When SEO people come in here and they just try to throw a bunch of spammy links at it, Google knows what we're doing. You know, it's all a dance with Google. So you have to really know what you're doing and making sure that you're beating out. And sometimes you can get away with that if your competitors aren't doing SEO properly. But it looks like Brad Van Wilden is, so I would definitely look at that and work on getting some of those bugs fixed. If you have any questions, you can give me a call at 816-323-4100. My name is Christina with KC Phoenix SEO. If you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback on the video about if there's anything that you would add or take away. I send a lot of these out to people, and I really want to make sure that I'm giving the best quality and not taking up too much time. So thanks for watching my video.